I want you to picture something for me. Close your eyes if you need to. Imagine the Monopoly man, rich Uncle Penny. You see the black top hat, the white mustache, the smart suit, and that little glass monocle perched over his eye, right? Okay, now picture Pikachu, the most famous Pokemon of all time. Think about his long, lightning bolt-shaped tail. You can clearly see that black tip on the very end, can't you? If you said yes to either of those, I've got some news that might shake you up a bit. You're wrong. The Monopoly man has never, ever worn a monocle. And Pikachu's tail, it's solid yellow. Always has been. If you're sitting there thinking, no, that can't be right. I distinctly remember the monocle. You're not going crazy. What you're experiencing is a phenomenon known as the Mandela effect. Your brain just created a detailed memory of something that never actually happened. Welcome to Brainburst. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating and, frankly, a little terrifying truth about your memory. We're going to show you that your memory is empty. A perfect recording of the past. It's more like a creative writing project. A story that you're constantly editing, and it lies to you all the time. Most of us think our memory works like a video camera. You experience something, you hit the record button, and that memory gets filed away in your brain's library. When you want to recall it, you just pull out the tape and press play. Simple, right? But decades of neuroscience tell us this model is completely, fundamentally wrong. Your memory is actually much more like a Wikipedia page, and you're the editor. Every single time you access a memory, your brain doesn't pull up the original event. Instead, it pulls up the last time you remembered that event. This biological process is called reconsolidation. Think about it. You're not looking at the original. You're looking at a copy of a copy of a copy. Just like using a photocopier over and over again. The image gets a little distorted each time. Details get smudged. Colors fade. And new little specks and lines appear. Every time you remember something, you are literally rewriting your own past without even realizing it. Your brain smooths over gaps, fills in missing details, and subtly changes the narrative to fit what you believe now. So, if our memories are so flexible, can we intentionally implant a fake one? Oh, absolutely. This brings us to a landmark psychological experiment known as the Lost in the Mall study. Researchers sat down with a group of adults and, with the help of their families, created a booklet of real childhood memories. But they slipped in one completely fabricated story. A detailed account of being lost in a shopping mall at around age 5. The researchers presented these stories as fact. The scary part wasn't just that people believed the lie. It was that a shocking 25% of the participants started to remember this fake event with incredible detail. They didn't just say, "Oh yeah, I guess that happened." They started spontaneously generating their own false details. They described the floral pattern on an elderly woman's dress who found them. They recalled the distinct texture of the security guard's shirt. They remembered the overwhelming feeling of fear and then the relief of being reunited with their family. Their brains built an entire sensory experience around a memory that was completely invented, just to make the story feel real. Now, this stops being a fun psychological quirk and starts becoming genuinely concerning when we apply it to the real world. Think about our justice system. Eyewitness testimony is often treated as the gold standard of evidence. But research shows it's a leading cause of wrongful convictions. The Innocence Project has found that mistaken eyewitness identifications contributed to approximately 69% of the more than 375 wrongful convictions in the United States that were overturned by post-conviction DNA evidence. Our memories are incredibly susceptible to suggestion. A classic study by psychologist Elizabeth Loftus demonstrated this perfectly. Participants watched a video of a car crash. Later, one group was asked, how fast were the cars going when they hit each other? The other group was asked, how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other? The group that heard the word smashed estimated the cars were going significantly faster. Even more incredibly, a week later, they were more than twice as likely to falsely remember seeing broken glass in the video, even though there was none. Just changing one single word can force the human brain to invent details to make sense of the question. Asking an eyewitness, did you see the broken headlight? Instead of, did you see a broken headlight, can subtly implant the idea that there was a broken headlight, and their brain will often create a memory of it to resolve the inconsistency. We are potentially sending people to prison based on the recall of a brain that glitches, edits, and fabricates details every time we try to access a file. So what does this all mean for us? It means that feeling of 100% certainty you sometimes have about a past event might not be as reliable as you think. The next time you get into an argument with a friend or partner about who said what, take a moment. You both could be remembering different versions of the same event, and you both could be absolutely convinced that your version is the truth. Your brain's primary job isn't to be a perfect archivist of the truth. Its primary job is survival. It is designed to create a coherent narrative of your life that makes sense and helps you navigate the future. And sometimes, to keep that story flowing smoothly, it bends the truth, fills in the blanks, and flat out lies. It's not malicious. It's just efficient. The human mind is a storytelling machine, and you are its main character. It's an incredible, powerful tool, but it's not infallible. Understanding its flaws is the first step to using it better. If you found this mind-bending and want to learn more ways to understand and even trick your brain into being smarter, sharper, and more efficient, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.